Late goings of this third period of play. For those of you just tuning in now, better late than never. Been a fun one tonight with the score 2-1 to this point. Across the line from center. Denies him in close.
Well, these are the saves when you know that your goaltender is dialed in, James. The ability to get to the top of the crease and be square to the shooter, that's a great save.
And look at this. They've turned this offensive end into a pressure cooker. That's blocked in front. We got to stop it as the puck sails over the glass. They'll be looking to keep that momentum going here in the faceoff.
After that last shift, James, where they really press, they want to continue right there, get pucks to the net, because this goaltender will not want to battle net front. He's outworked already.
Puck grab by Myers. And he stands tall in goal. And that goes off a player. With the blast. And turns aside the slapper with ease. Solid hit on that play. Jostling for the puck, and he loses control. Reaches out and uses the stick. What a hit on the play. Oh, my.
Yeah, you clearly knew what he was doing
They
here.
score! They've tied it up. They have tied it up here with a big-time goal in the third.
Well, they couldn't have waited much longer there, James. They're running out of runway, but they found a way to get it done. You got to come up big at the right moment and brace the pressure, and that's exactly what they did.
The Panthers get a hold of the puck off the draw. Tries to get it over to Ivan. He's got a step. Scores! Popping bottles for a Selly.
What a shot. That's just adding insult to injury, isn't it, James? A top cheddar shot that just sends the water bottle a-sailing.
The Panthers coaching staff has to be frustrated. Their players have played well tonight, but they just can't finish on some of these chances, and we're running out of time late in the third. Puck picked up by Bluger. Grabs control of it at the point. Lays out to block the shot. Loses the coverage there. Rocked him in the open ice. Redirected off one of his own line mates there. Time ticking away, and he comes up big. There's the horn, and that's the hockey game. The Canucks... Well, for those of you just joining us, better late than never here in the late stages of this third period. It's a one-sided affair tonight with the score 5-0. Makes a save, cool and calm under pressure. The Bruins gain control of the puck against the wall. Here in the corner, he grabs the puck. Bluger's got it against the boards. Scores into the empty net.
You pull your goaltender for the extra attacker, and then you're unable to convert and execute, and it winds up going the other way, and you pay the price. This snapshot wasn't a predictable one at all coming off the boards, James, and I don't think that the goaltender was expecting it, surprised by it, and it winds up in the back of the net.
The Bruins win it. He says, let's get physical on that play. Puck scooped up by Anderson. Shakes himself free. And that shot goes nowhere as the lane was filled. Korpisalo's at the bench, allowing for the extra attacker to jump on. Boston's gained possession. Puck is picked up here in the neutral ice by Anderson. A game of inches, and he puts it off the outside of the post.
Boston's been all over their opponent tonight. They've been dominating in all areas of the game, in particular possession in the offensive zone. This one goes right off of the post. Otherwise, they would have had an even bigger lead in this one.
Turned aside with a glove by Demko. The Canucks move the puck in the defensive zone. They go on the attack through center. Vancouver's recognize that they're not going to play run time here, so at least...
Respectable, and they can finish with physicality, and that's something that the staff will be telling them. Also look for everyone to be jumping into the attack, trying to get some pressure on their opponent and get some much-needed goals.
And he'll take a moment to regroup back at center. The Bruins gain possession in their own end. Korpisalo's now at the bench, and it's an empty net goal.
Well, this is the risk you take when you pull your goaltender for the extra attacker, James, and they get burnt on it.
Spoken like a true stay-at-home defender there, Pounder. Boston's looking to close things out here late in this third period as they continue to lead. Oman's won the draw at center. Fires away! The Bruins have a hold of it in the defensive zone. All hands on deck here as the extra attacker is now out. Taken by Anderson. They gain possession here inside the neutral zone. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net.
Demko's made a great save, and even better is the
to the empty net. Into the yawning cage. It's an empty net goal.
Anytime you pull your goaltender, you're looking to make something happen, James. There's no question about that. But this time, it just doesn't work out in your favor, and it winds up in the back of your net.
Vancouver's got to be feeling confident now, getting that one back, Cheryl.
And it puts a lot of pressure on the opponent, James. They've held the lead, and they've given up one. Now they're within one goal, which means it's striking distance in the...
Scores! An empty net goal!
You're trying to push and create something with the extra attacker, and you know that you get the extra advantage, but unfortunately, it doesn't work out, and it goes the other way.
In the final moments of this period, it's all tied up. Vancouver's come up with possession after that neutral zone draw. Less than 60 seconds left in regulation. And he takes the dish. And reads the play perfectly and picks off the pass. Oh, a quick little pickpocket on the play. Vancouver's got the puck near the back end. And here we go. It's a late-going fight here.
Well, they're running out of runway. We were waiting for this one all game, and as the game claws to an end, they find a way to drop the gloves.
I think this is what the fans wanted. I think this is what everybody expected, and the rivals living up to it all.
Well, it's taking every detail and making it work for you, and when you're rivals, you know that you've got to have an edge somewhere, and that's why these tempers flare, and it's also why the battle ensues.
A wild couple of minutes there, and things have finally cooled down as both teams will settle in for the face-off. The Bruins win the draw here in their own end. And it's a quick pass to Laine. Scores! And that's 3!
him in a way because it's a business-like approach as he's on the road. He just says, yeah, just bring it. I mean, gets a hattie to boot.
And look at this, Pounder. Look who's right back out there for the faceoff.
Well, I'll tell you what, it wouldn't have been me back in the day because I didn't score goals. I was always protecting the lead, but you got to get your role players off of the ice, and you got to get your scores.
He scores!
Yeah, that's a great number. He gets career number 100 in terms of goal, James, and this is one he will not forget.
Face-off coming up back at center ice, and Cheryl, that hard work paid off.
Yeah, James, hard work pays off, and so does manipulating your bench to find ways to create more offense. That's exactly what the coach did in strategy, and it paid off.
Angles it over to Anderson. Oh, off his glove. He just got enough of it. Oh. You could feel the tension when this game was getting underway, and it's finally boiling over.
Well, you knew in these...
Well, I think this is exactly what a lot of people came to see tonight, Cheryl.
There's no love lost between these two teams. Every time they set foot on the ice, you know it's a heated battle.
Looks like the emotions have settled down. They've got calm back on the ice, and let's get this puck dropped once again. And they win the face-off and set up to go on the attack. Too many bodies in the way. Here he is. It's in the back of the net, but it's not going to count as the whistle goes before the puck went in. So 60 minutes of play and nothing decided. That means we've got overtime, and it's coming up right after this. Hard to find a more exciting stretch in any part of sports. Overtime. Let's go. Oh, you can feel the tension in this arena. Sudden death overtime is underway. Tremendous blocker stop by Korpisalo. He carries the puck up along the wing. Gets the puck in deep. The Canucks have it behind the cage. Slides it over with pace to DeBrusk. Vancouver's moving it into the offensive end. Boston's got the puck. Slides it to Marchand. Quick shot! Makes the save and putting out the fire in front. Slides it quickly to Anderson. Hammers a shot! And too much traffic in front blocks that one. Gets control of the puck here in his own end. Looks to pass it to Anderson. Gaining momentum up along the side. Gets the puck in deep. The Canucks have it behind the net. Moves it to Amon. Here's a shot. Denies him on the play. The Bruins have it against the wall. Quick pass to Kapanen. Shot. Oh, and somehow he gets a sliver of it and keeps him at bay.
Jones is having a lot of fun out there. Why wouldn't he be, James? I mean, he's putting up numbers left, right, and center on this point streak. But you know who's also having a lot of fun? His team. They're rallying around him. Looking forward to another one.
Scooped into the trapper by Demko.
Anderson's got to find a way to physically and emotionally engage without his fists, James. I mean, you know how effective and how valuable he is when he's on the ice. I mean, look at that scoring chance he just generated.
Shuts him down.
Rebound control is critical in the game of hockey. Putting it to the corner, and now the offensive player has to hound the puck.
Shot! What a save! He'll probably feel that one tomorrow. Quick feed to Myers. Moves it over to Garland. sent into the offensive zone. Boston's got the puck along the boards. Kapanen stick handling in his own zone. Throws it in. The Canucks have it from their own end. Sends it quickly to Amon.
He's got 2 goals already.
A chance to end it! Oh, and I'm not really sure what happened there.
It looks to me like he couldn't make up his mind what he wanted to do, and in the interim, he ran out of space.
The Bruins have it now. Kapanen's moving the puck through his own zone. Here we go, puck's in deep. Vancouver's got the puck behind the net. Here's a short pass to Garland. Puts it on net. Blocked in traffic. Back to the blue line. Glove saved by the goalie. Moves it quickly over to Kapanen. Into the offensive zone. Takes a shot. Beautiful glove stop on that one. A big draw looming here in the offensive zone. Vancouver's got the win off that draw. Moves it to Garland. Gaining speed through center, and here they come on the attack. Takes a shot. Scores! Overtime winner! What a night, and what a way to cap it off.
I don't think the goaltender had a chance on this one. I mean, such a quick release shot. It was like a flick of the wrist.